maybe a couple of blocks if it's a useful block for you, and if not, feel free to just have your yoga mat with you. Today we're going to practice a full body flow. I hope you enjoyed it, and let's get started. Find a comfortable sitting position, cross-legged, on your knees. You can also lie back if you want on your back, whatever feels comfortable for you. And when you are ready, close your eyes and start coming back here, being present in the moment, and just bring your attention to your breathing. So we're going to start breathing in through the nose, inhale, and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Try to find your own rhythms, and feel free to, when you inhale deeply, make a brief pause in the end, and then exhale all the way until you're completely empty. Try to be present and focused on your breath. There's a little bit of reading for you today. Try to always, when your mind wanders and tries to think about other things, try to be focused on your breath. Try to come back here to this present moment, to your practice, to your body, and feel that there is nothing else that you have to do. Just have to be breathing and being present. This is your practice. This is your body. And you don't have to do anything else. Just be here, be present, and breathe. A couple of more rounds of breathing together. Inhale through the nose. On the top of your inhale, pause. And exhale all the way through the mouth. Once more, inhale through the nose. Pause. And exhale all the way through the mouth. And the last one, inhale through the nose. Big pause at the top, and exhale through the mouth. When you are ready, open your eyes. Come back to the room, come back to your center. And when you are ready, inhale, arms up. And exhale, put your left hand on the floor and stretch to the left side. Feel the stretch in your rib cage. Look up or look down depending on what your neck feels comfortable with. Inhale here, exhale here. And then inhale, come back to center and stretch to the other side. Planting your palm on the floor on the right side and feeling how your left rib cage stretches. Inhale, come back to center, and once more to the left. Breathe a couple of times. Gentle, smooth. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, lower your hands to your knees. Now we're gonna inhale, right leg up, exhale, right arm up, and exhale, right arm on your left knee, and put your left hand on the back. So inhale, grow tall, and exhale, twist, and look backwards. Find your inhale and try to keep lengthening your spine in the inhale, and in the exhale, try to find some deepness in the stretch here. And then breathe here, and inhale, come back to center, and exhale, put your left hand on your knee and your right hand on the back. Inhale, grow tall, and exhale, twist. In next inhale, come back to center, and once more. Right hand, left knee, left hand on the back. Inhale and exhale, finding maybe a little bit of a deeper twist this time. Inhale back to center, and exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, come back to center, and we are going to transition to tabletop position, hands and knees. So keep your knees hip distance, keep your arms and hands shoulder distance, press firmly to the palms, tabletop position. Long neck, neutral spine, and from here we are going to inhale to cow pose. So keep your belly in and lift your chest, open your heart, and exhale, cat pose. We're going to curve our spine and chin to chest. As slowly as you want, inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Continue this way in your own rhythm, but always try to link your movements to your breath and not the other way around. A couple of rounds here, breathe deep. And after a couple of rounds, feel free to add some other movement. Maybe you want to make some circles with the hips, maybe you want to move your shoulders, maybe you want to move your chest or your neck. Feel free to add some movements at the same time that you open the chest, you curve your spine, and you start warming up your body. No rules here. A couple of more breaths here. And when you are ready, let's find neutral spine again, tabletop position. And now inhale, extend your right leg back, and extend your left hand forward, sunbird position. So keep your wrist under your shoulders, try to keep your leg hip distance, well, in this case hip height, and in this case your arms should be also your shoulder level. And here, breathe, inhale, exhale, inhale here, and exhale, turn your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale everything back again, lengthening your leg and lengthening your arm, and exhale knee to elbow. Inhale, go back, and exhale knee to elbow. Once more, inhale, right leg back, and exhale knee to elbow. Pause here, and exhale, release the mat. We're going to switch sides. So now inhale, leg back, and right arm forward. Always opposite leg and opposite arm. Inhale here, and exhale knee to elbow. Inhale, leg back, and exhale knee to elbow. Try to focus on your core and don't stop breathing. Exhale knee to elbow. Your own breathing, a couple of more rounds. Last one. Exhale knee to elbow. Pause here, inhale, and exhale, release, and come back to tabletop. Now we're going to change a little bit. We're going to extend your right back knee, your right leg, and put it to the right side. So extend your leg to the right side, and at the same time you elevate your left hand and put it opposite side of your right So in this case, we are in awkward airplane. Try to keep your right leg and your left arm at the same height. And now breathe and focus on your core. Balancing and strengthening the core. Another inhale here, and now release it to the mat. And we're now going to repeat the same thing with the left leg. So put your left leg backwards and then turn it to the left side at the same time that you reach your right arm to the opposite side of the leg. And again, try to keep your angles exactly the same height for the leg and with the arm. Breathe here, core strength. Try to not to collapse with the shoulders. Try to keep your wrist below your shoulder. Another inhale here. And exhale, release to the mat. Good job. Now another round of cat and cow. So inhale with your chest. And exhale, cover your spine. Come back to a neutral. And now touch your toes and plant your hands a little bit ahead of your shoulders and lift your legs and hips up and back to downward facing dog. Our first down dog of the class, so I invite you to walk your dog. In this case, stretching one leg, stretching the others. Maybe you don't reach with your heels onto the mat, but that's okay because maybe the body is still a little bit tight, so don't worry about it. Just focus on your breath, focus on stretching your legs. Try to keep your arms separate from your shoulders and breathe here. Eventually come to a stillness in the most comfortable way for you. In your next inhale, lean forward to plank pose. Wrist under the shoulders. You can always lower your knees down if this is too much. And here, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale where we're going to lower all the way down, keeping your hands behind your ribs. From here, inhale to cobra, open your chest, lift your shoulders, shoulder blades back together, and exhale, lower down. Once more, inhale, cobra, a little back bend, exhale, lower down. Last time, inhale, cobra, exhale, lower down, and from here we are going to come back to plank pose, and exhale back to downward facing dog. Big inhale through the nose, and exhale through the mouth, let it all go. From down dog, inhale, lift your right leg up, and exhale, right knee to your right elbow, hover. Inhale, right leg up, and exhale, right leg or right foot between your hands. Feel free to lower your left knee down to the floor before coming to a low lunge. You can also keep your right knee on top, but we're going to start in a low lunge. From here, inhale, arms up. Exhale here. Try to keep your gaze looking forward, your pelvis is even, your hips are facing forward, and your arms are separate from your shoulders. Inhale here, and exhale, twist to the right. So keep your left arm facing forward, and your right arm facing backwards. You can also look to the back of the room or to the front, depending on what your neck is telling you today, so just listen to it. Your next inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, plant your palms and step your right leg back to downward facing dog. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, left leg to your left elbow, hover. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, left leg or left foot between your hands and lower your right knee. Inhale, low lunge, arms up. Exhale here, find your balance. Inhale here, and exhale, twist to the left side. In this case, right hand is facing forward and left hand is facing backwards. Try to keep your arms in a T shape and separate from your ears. Inhale here, exhale, and in our next inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, lower down, plant the palms into the mat and step back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. From here, we are going to meet in the top of the mat, so feel free to walk or jump. From here, inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And here, you are welcome to open your legs hip distance, or you can keep your legs together, whatever feels more comfortable for you. But in this case, inhale, extend your spine, long neck. Exhale, forward fold, and I invite you to grab opposite elbows and swing side to side, relaxing your spine, relaxing your neck. You can keep your knees bent if you want. If this is too much for the hamstrings, feel free to bend the knees as much as you can. And just relax a little bit, and let's breathe a little bit together here. In your next inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold and plant the palms, step back to plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. You can keep your hips up of the mat and only facing your toes here on the mat. And exhale, using your core strength, come back to downward facing dog. Big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right leg, right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, right foot between your hands. In this case, I'm going to have my left knee up. And we are going to inhale and rise up. In this case, we are going to be high lunge. But you can also put your back foot flat and come to warrior one. Keep your knee flexed, and in this case, we are going to try to keep a 90-degree angle between the ankle and in this case, between the mat and our knee. And always the ankle should be below your right knee. So in this case, warrior one, and you can keep it in high lunge. And in this case, we are going to do the same thing. We are going to inhale here and exhale, turn to the right in this twist with our arms in a T shape. Inhale here, exhale. Inhale, plant your right palm on your inner back thigh, and your left arm should be over your head. Try to keep your balance here, try to keep your strong legs working. In your next inhale, come back to a T shape. Exhale here. Inhale, come back to center, high lunge. And exhale, plant the palms and step back to plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, left foot between your hands. And same options. We can rise to a high lunge, or we can put our back foot flat and come to a warrior one. Whatever feels more comfortable for you. Inhale here. And exhale, we are going to twist to the left side. So right hand on facing forward, left hand facing backwards. Inhale here. Exhale here. Focus on your breath, on your strength of the legs. And now inhale, plant your left hand on your back thigh, and your right hand is over your head. Breathe here, open your chest, open your rib cage. Exhale, come back to a T-shaped twist. And inhale, come back to the center, high lunge. And exhale, plant your palms into the mat, step back to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Let's meet again on the top of the mat, so feel free to walk or jump. And from here, we are going to practice a balancing pose. So inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees and rise to stand. Arms up, look up. And exhale, hands to your sides, mountain pose. From here, we are going to try to practice tree pose. It's a balancing pose. So I invite you to step onto your mat, and we are going to start switching our weight to our left leg. And we are going to start lifting slowly our right ankle, maybe our right toes, and you are going to choose exactly where you want to put your right foot. It can be on the ankle, it can be on your inner thigh, whatever is comfortable for you. You can also keep it on the floor. But we're going to try to explore a little bit a balancing pose. This is called tree pose. Try to avoid putting your right foot exactly on top of your left knee, not to put more pressure on your left knee. And you can have also a little bend in your left knee. So feel free to explore tree pose, but don't forget to breathe here. You can keep your arms on your sides, and you can explore and try to move them up and down or onto the sides. Try to keep your gaze focused on one point, and of course breathe. Feel curious and feel free to explore, and if you fall, it's all good. We are here to practice. One more breath, and lower all the way down. Shake your legs. And now the same thing. Switch your weight to your right leg and start lifting your ankle, your toes, and put your left foot wherever is comfortable for you. Inner thigh, inner ankle, and explore tree pose. There is nothing you need to do in this practice. All I offer are just various suggestions, so feel free to modify whatever it feels comfortable. And remember that you can always stop practicing and come back to your favorite pose. Could be down dog, could be child's pose, whatever it feels comfortable. One more breath together and release. Let's come back to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower down and forward fold. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right leg, right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, right foot between your hands. And inhale, high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, find your balance. Hips facing forward. Inhale, arms up and look up. And exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, look up. And exhale, bend forward. Try to keep your shoulder on top of your right thigh. Humble warrior. If this is too much, you can always keep your left hand on the mat, on a block, or just keep it in high lunge. But if you want to explore, try humble warrior and try to keep your hands over your head, feeling the stretch and the opening of the chest. A couple of breaths here in humble warrior. Legs strong, core strong. Inhale, come back to high lunge. And exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. and exhale back to down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Inhale, a high lunge. Exhale here, finding your balance. Inhale, look up. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, lean forward to humble warrior. Again, feel free to modify and keep your right hand on the mat, on a block, or whatever feels comfortable for you if this is too much. You can always be in high lunge too. Breathe here a couple of times. In your next inhale, come back to high lunge. And exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog, and exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, press your hips back, up and back, and exhale, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms up, look up. And exhale, arms in your sides. From here, inhale, right arm up. And exhale, side stretch to the left. You can keep your left hand on your side, or you can put your left hand also behind your back to feel the stretch a little bit more. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, side stretch to the other side with your right hand behind your back. If that's comfortable, you can look up, you can look down, depending on what your neck allows today. Inhale, come back to the center, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog, and exhale, back to down dog. Remember that when we always come back to the floor and to down dog, you can come to your plank, your normal plank, or you can come to a knees down plank and down and do the same movement. Don't forget that you can always modify. Inhale, right leg up, and exhale, right leg, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg up, and exhale, right foot between your hands. Step your back foot flat and rise up to warrior one. Inhale here, and exhale, open up to warrior two. In this case, we're gonna keep our right knee bent and try to align your front ankle with your left back foot arch, and maintain your arms straight, wide open, your gaze between the two middle fingers. Strong legs here, warrior two. Inhale and exhale here, finding your balance. Inhale, put your right palm up and reverse your warrior. So keep your arm over your head and your left hand behind your back, keeping your right knee bent. Legs don't move, you only move your upper body. Reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come back to warrior two. And exhale, cartwheel the arms, step back to plank, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog, and exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Step the back foot flat and inhale to warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. Keep your left knee bent, knee on top of your ankle, and your back foot arch is in alignment with your front left ankle, sorry. Arms spread wide, gaze over the horizon. Inhale, flip your left hand and reverse the warrior. Left hand over your head and right hand behind your back. Keep your bent knee over your ankle and breathe here. Come back to warrior two. Inhale and exhale, carry with the arms, step back plank, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog, and exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, right foot between your hands. And inhale to warrior one, adding on. Inhale here, and exhale, open up to warrior two. Plant, flip your palm up, and inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, we are going to have a side angle, putting your right hand on your, in this case it can be on your right thigh, on the floor, or even on a block if this is too much. And side angle pose with your left hand facing up, your right hand on the mat, on a block or on your thighs. And here I invite you to extend your left arm over your head to feel even more opening of the chest. Extended side angle, breathe. And in your next inhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale here. And exhale, carry with the arms, step back to plank, lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, back to down dog. Same thing on the left side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot between your hands. And inhale, rise up to warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, side angle. Left hand on your left thigh, on the mat, on a block, and your right hand looking up. Feel free to modify whatever is more comfortable for you here. Look up if your neck allows it, keeping always your front knee bent on top of your ankle. Breathe a couple of times here. And in your next exhale, if you want, you can lean your right hand over your head for an extended side angle variation. Inhale, come back to warrior two, finding your balance. And exhale, cartwheel the arms, plant on the mat, come back to plank, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog, and exhale, back to down dog. A big inhale through the nose, a big exhale through the mouth. Once more, inhale through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. From here, we are gonna lower our knees onto the mat. We are gonna come to child's pose for a bit, so feel free to put your hips backwards, extend your arms in front of you. You can keep your palms on the mat, you can keep your fingertips and stretch here a little bit. Rest your forehead on the mat. Breathe a couple of times in child's pose. From here, in our next inhale, we are going to lay all the way down on our bellies. From here, put your arms on your sides and interlace your arms behind your back. From here, looking onto the floor, keeping your neck long, inhale, lift your chest, lift your shoulders, and if you are ready, lift your legs, locust pose. Stretching and opening your heart, stretching and opening your rib cage, your legs strength, and your leg long, facing down. One more breath here, lift a little more, and exhale, release. You can put your chins onto the mat, or on top of your hands to rest for a moment. And when you are ready, let's come back to another round of locust pose. Interlace your hands behind your back, and inhale, lift your chest, lift your shoulders, lift your legs. Look down to the mat, long neck, separated from your shoulders, shoulders face back. Another inhale here, and exhale, release, and lower all the way down. Rest here a little bit, and we're gonna come back to a child's pose, putting your feet back together. A couple of breaths in child's pose. In our next inhale, we're gonna make in table pose, tabletop position, hands and knees. From here, inhale, right arm up, look up, and exhale, thread the needles. This right arm is gonna go under your left arm. You can rest your right cheek on the mat. You can keep your left hand on the mat. You can keep it extended forward, or you can always keep also your putting back, rounding your spine and putting it back through, trying to touch, let's say, your right inner thigh. But only if it's comfortable for you. You can always keep your left hand facing upwards, or just trying to bend it a little bit more, whatever it feels comfortable for you. Just breathe a couple of times here, feeling the stretch on the shoulders, on the back. In your next exhale, we are gonna unbind and inhale, come back and lift your right hand. And exhale, release and take the position. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, left arm up, look up. And exhale, thread the needle, putting your left cheek on the mat. Your right hand can be on top of the mat, or you can always put it behind your back, feeling the stretch here too. Whatever is comfortable with you, with your neck. Don't force anything, just focus on your breath here. A couple of more breaths here. And in your next exhale, we are going to unbind and come back to right arm up, and come back to a tabletop position, and from here come back to child's pose again. One breath in child's pose, and now we are gonna go and lie down on our backs. Feel free to move your blanket or your blocks if you have them here. We are gonna keep our feet onto the mat, our knees bent, and we are gonna lay down on our backs. We are gonna practice bridge pose, which basically keeping your feet on the mat, knees bent, and arms on your sides. In your next inhale, lift your hips up. Bridge pose. You can keep your arms on your sides, and you can also interlace them behind your back to feel even more opening of the chest. And here, I invite you to try to lift your right leg up to the sky. Strong legs here. You can switch legs, and you can lift your left leg to the sky. You can don't do this if you don't want to, it's just a suggestion to play a little bit more with the pose. You can always stay here in bridge pose. Breathe here. And exhale, release. If you want to explore a little bit more in the next round of bridge pose, inhale, lift your hips here. And if you want, place your hands on your ears, behind your ears, and And if you want to come to complete wheel pose, inhale, extend your arms, and come to a complete wheel pose. Only if this is comfortable for you, if you have back pain, lower back pain, or if your neck is hurting, don't do this. This is just to explore a little bit. And if you want to play a little more, you can always move your legs and extend one leg, extend the other. And again, if this is too much for you, please feel free to stay in bridge or feel free to stay lying down on your backs. Another breath here, last breath. And slowly release first your neck and your shoulder blades, and then all the way down to the back. From here, bring your knees to the chest and roll side to side, massaging the spine. A little massage for the spine, for the shoulders, side to side, relaxing, coming back again to your breath, letting all go. And from here, with your knees bent, switch your knees to the left side at the same time that you may help it with your left hand, and extend your right arm to the other side, looking to the right. A spinal twist here with your knees bent. So legs are facing the left side and arm and gaze is facing the right side. Come back to center, and now turn to the other side. Knees to the right side, and left arm and left looking to the left side with your gaze too. Accommodate your neck as comfortable as it is in this pose, or you can always look up, depending on when you feel here. Listen to your body and breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Hug yourself, hug your knees a little bit, squeeze. Inhale here, squeeze. Last squeeze of the day. Inhale a little bit more. And exhale, release all the way. No rules. Keep your legs extended, your arms extended. We are going to come back to our final resting pose, Savasana. So feel free to stay here as long as you want. Breathe here in your own rhythm for a couple of minutes. Relax, come back here, come back to your breath, come back to your body, and just let it all go. You are welcome to stay here in Savasana as long as you want, but I invite you to, whenever you are ready, start moving your toes, your fingertips. Try to come back to the space slowly. Try to come back to a gentle movement on your legs, on your arms. Take your time, there is no rush. And whenever you feel comfortable, just lean your right side into your right side and come to an eventually seated comfortable position, wherever it is, with your legs crossed or on your knees. And before we say goodbye, close your eyes, long spine, long neck, arms whenever they are comfortable. And breathing here together, I just want to thank you for practicing with me once more, and I hope you enjoy the practice and that we can practice together soon. Thank you so much.